Back at her again here, 2 days in a row, making new plots here. This is a really special place to me. It's actually where I very first found Cruiser. It was the first year that I started running multiple cameras and targeting deer, and Cruiser was obviously the first target I ever went after, and I was actually fortunate enough to get him. Excuse me. But no, the spot's really special to me. I've always wanted to put just some kind of like holding plot in here, something for them to stage in before they go out to the big ag fields there. So this is going to be probably close to half an acre. I'm going to do very minimal disturbance. I am going to literally just rip up some of this like greenery here. I don't know what this is. These are all just weeds and just natural greens. So I'm gonna come in whippersnip it to the point where I have it mapped out what I want to do. I'm not going to really take out any of the trees. I might limb some of the branches, but the trees themselves are mostly going to stay. Just going to act just super natural, the way it's always been, the way the deer funnel through here will remain. But any of the dead trees that are on the ground, I'll clean those up, move those over, and the ground itself, I will probably just drag, and I will just drag over everything, kind of put the green right back into the soil. And then after that, I'm just going to put some like 1010 down or 1212 or something. I told them just give me whatever you got there, and that's on its way. So we'll put that down. And then I'm going to do my brassica. It's a real heavy brassica field. And I'm just going to use a bit of oats to overseed too, to fill the gaps. But this is going to be just mainly my my staging plot for them before they go out. And there's a couple bucks that we have here for the last couple of years. Talk about them in a few spots. But Mitts is here, and Hook's been here for like 4 or 5 years now. So this is his home ground. I've got him on camera already in velvet all season, all spring and summer long here. So this is going to be a good spot. I know it's going to be a good spot. The deer use it already. They funnel through here all the time. So it'll just give them a reason to sit and stay here and give us enough time to get a bow on them. And that's the plan. So hopefully everything works out. Stay tuned. In this little section here, I actually shot my first deer with first buck with a bow out of this stand, you know, just in this tree actually right here. So opening this plot up really meant a lot to me. in regards to just some nostalgic, feelings of bringing back that first ever kill with the bow, and bring back all the memories of that. And along the way, I just kept going, kept chasing, more persistent, and kind of led to calling myself this nut that I am now and doing everything that I do. So we put brassicas in here the last week of July. Today is July 25th, and we put these in just a couple days ago. I figured I was gonna wait and I was gonna plant them first week of August, but I told myself I'm gonna take the rain that we have now, as opposed to waiting for rain that may not come. Everyone in Nova Scotia knows last year was the worst drought we've ever had, so I guess I have a little bit of PTSD from that. But I'm pretty happy because when we did plant, we had a few days of really good rain, and man, this plot is actually it's actually looking really good. I see a lot of the greenery is starting to pop through now, so I think we're gonna have a really thick stand. I don't know if you can see it here now, but I'm gonna come back in just a couple weeks, and I'll film where we're at. And well, I'm back here. It's been a little more than 2 weeks. It's actually August 25th, so it's been a whole month since the last time I was in here saying I would show you guys what it looks like. And I'm a little bit amazed and I'm a little bit upset at the same time, because trial and error, as everything is in life. We chopped up the grass, we raked it in with the drag, we tilled it in, and I thought that would be enough, but turns out the native grasses are coming back pretty strong. So I've got these brassicas growing that are pretty spotty. They're taking really well in some spots, and they're being overpowered and overshadowed by the native grasses in other spots. But I chose this particular plot because, as I mentioned before, I've shot my first buck out of this stand here. And years ago, we used to hunt the farm that was just about 400 yards down to the north. And over the years, over 5 or 6 years, the farmers actually pushed the farm back more and more and more. So now it's actually about 100 yards adjacent to my right now, that the farm opens up into the big ag fields, and it's hundreds and hundreds of acres of food and whatnot. So this year I chose to plant the brassicas specifically because the farmer had winter wheat planted from last year, so it's going to provide nothing for the deer going into deer season. So having this brassica down right now is going to give them some green to eat when they go over to greener pastures. And then later in the season, when it gets colder and after the rut and the deer really need that calorie intake, they're going to have those bulbs that'll be there from those brassicas as well. We've got 2 bucks in here that we're really interested in. One is Captain Hook, who's been here for 4 years, and we also have Mitz. Mitz has been here 2 years. Last year we were on him. He was 5 yards in front of us. It was actually while we were packing up, so my camera gear was all turned off. There was a little bit left shooting light, and I was about to head out, and then this buck kind of busted off right to my left. I grunted a couple times. He ended up coming straight back, was 5 yards in front of us. Didn't end up getting a shot off. Decided that next year would be the year for that deer. So we're all set up in here. I'm gonna hang a couple tree stands. My kids are here with me today. We're gonna put some scrape. I got some grapevines growing at home. We call them scrape vines. So we're gonna cut a couple of the thick pieces of those. We're gonna hang them off of a couple trees here. We'll get some cameras set up. I actually just got some apples as well from a local farmer. So I'm gonna drop a few apples down just so I can get the deer to congregate into one area for picture wise. And we got 3 weeks. The season's gonna be starting, opening bow. So we're pretty excited here. Stay tuned. If you guys could like and subscribe to our channel, it would mean a lot. We're trying to get our way to 500 subscribers, and we're halfway there. So every single sub, it means a lot. It's very heartfelt for us. So thanks for everything. Keep tuning in, and good hunting, everyone.